everybody, Z-Token here, and welcome to the very first episode of my Hidden Pixel Gem series, and we're going to kick this off with a banger. Berserk B.I.T.S, and that's part of the Berserk Boys series. If you're someone who loved growing up with Megaman, Battle Network series, and even the Star Force one, you're going to love this one. It's going to hit you right in the childhood. This game is an absolute hidden gem. Berserk B.I.T.S, made by a small indie developer, Azure, and honestly, what they've done is wild here. If you've ever had a phase where you wanted your own PT or even dreamed of having a net navi like Megaman, Searchman, Protoman, Column, this game brings that fantasy right back to you. As someone who's lived and breathed Megaman growing up as a kid, this game feels like a love letter. The nostalgia hits hard in the best ways possible. The gameplay, the style, the charm, there's so many moments where I generally caught myself smiling, thinking, man, this takes me back to where I was just a kid, and I enjoyed it. In this review, I'm going to enjoy breaking down some things into simple parts, to the pros, the cons, my expectations going in, what surprised me, and all over the entire game. This stands out just so much to me. And again, spoiler guys, there isn't much I didn't enjoy in this game. So it also hits me in the soul, especially if you're a Mega Man fan, Digimon fan, and there's many other things that you can find in this. So let's dive into this. Let's start off with the gameplay. Like any good net battler inspired by the Mega Man Battle Network series, you begin with your own digital partner, your B.I.T. In Berserk B.I.T, you choose between either BBX, the male detective B.I.T, or DDX, the female detective B.I.T. Later on, you get to become, or find out, there is a third one called NJX. He's quite unique with their own little flair. And for players who like to get creative, this game includes a custom bit system. You can design your own bit from the very scratch. I used to use Mega Man, I think it was 0, but then for pure nostalgia, I chose to get Mega Man EXE. And the features feel very polished and super flexible. It's quite the fun quality of life edition that makes your partner feel like your own. Honestly, there's many artists out there who's done it. Huge shout out to a lot of them who's been making as much as you can. You also get your own home board. You're basically B.I.T.'s home base. It's a little cozy hub that you and your B.I.T.'s program live, where you can hang out with them, and where you can even manage to upgrade this quality of lifestyle. You can decorate it, buy items, feed them. You can even clean up after them, level them up, and it also becomes like a little mini sim layered on the top of core gameplay. And the better you take care of them, the stronger they get to perform in battles. The most efficient your chips are and programs become, it's simpler. It's so addictive. Now onto the battling. Combat is a passive sense of your B.I.T fights automatically, where you can just constantly interact with it. You assign it missions, equip chips, manage programs, send them out to do different things in different zones, and even back to check on the rewards. Really, I've had like a lot of them, and I just send them out a lot of the times. It's kind of the game that runs perfectly in the background while you're doing other things, browsing the web, watching TV, drawing, whatever. Even while you're multitasking, you can still talk to your B.I.T, manage tasks, drop them into new missions. Missions are given by a lot of unique, various NPC-like characters across the network, and they reward you with eggs, materials, currency, and even items that you can use to upgrade your home board and improve your B.I.T.'s lifestyle. I've already put like more than 20 hours into the game, and honestly, not a single crash, not even a single issue. Zoo and their team stay on top of the updates, bug fixes, improvements, super fast turnaround, super addictive, and super attentive dev support. Gameplay wise, it's smooth, charming, nostalgic, and incredibly easy to lose time in. And again, I've done like a lot of it since the very start, the demo, and even on the launch. This game captures Battle Network's vibe in a way I didn't expect from a small indie project. So let's move on to the next part. talk about the visuals and art style. And honestly, there's not much more I can say except this game nails it. It honestly hits you right in the nostalgia with that Mega Man Battle Network vibe while still doing its own thing. The pixel art is clean, colorful, full of personality. Every bit, every program, every chip icon, all of it looks fantastic, where you can clearly see the inspiration, the passion, and the love went into recreating that Battle Network feeling without copying it outright. The art style is so beautiful. It captures that retro tech charm perfectly. And for anyone who grew up with the Mega Man series, it hits you straight in the childhood. For designing the bits, animations, the UI, everything feels polished and thoughtfully crafted. But what really impressed me is the community is part in this art of the art style as well. Zoo and his team regularly hold contests where fans can submit designs, win actual contests, and get their creations added into the game. That's rare and honestly super wholesome. That it makes me feel like the world is alive and the community feels heard. It shows the devs generally care about the players and wants to make I would say all of us feel part of this universe. With not just them, it's all of us in there. Huge applause to Zoo and everyone on the team. The visuals are amazing. The creativity is top tier. The community is involved. There's something else you don't see often. It makes you proud to be a part of it. And let's move on to the next one. And now we can go over the music and sound, but I'll be keeping this part a little bit short because there isn't much to go over. The soundtrack feels and leans towards the nostalgic of the Battle Network and Star Force series. The tracks are very small within this game, though they fit perfectly. You've got that upbeat, techie vibe that instantly reminds you of Jacking Into the Net back in the day. From what I've heard, and there's only about 3 main songs so far, along with the standard sound effects of chip noises, UI blips, and etc. Honestly, even with that limited number, they work within the game. They capture most of the vibe of what's going on within the game and even reinforce the retro charm that the whole game is built around. I do hope to get more tracks in the future, as the original Berserker Boy did. I might say a Berserker Boy, but not Berserk Boy. They had a bigger soundtrack, and I've even asked Zoo about this, but for bits, it's totally understandable that the music is very small for now. I'm still looking forward to seeing the soundtrack expand as the game grows. The team is doing a great job, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen next within the sound part. Alright, let's move to the pros and cons of this game, and I'm going to be real with you. This part's going to be short, because honestly, this game is amazing. I generally don't have anything bad to say about this game. If anything, my only complaint is I wish this game came out when I was maybe a teenager or a kid back in the Battle Network or Star Force era. I'd have been obsessed with this game since I bought it, really, or even tried out the demo. I can't put it down. I would obviously love to see this on mobile someday, like iOS, Android, anything, so I can just walk around on my phone and show my friends. And honestly, it scratches that perfect itch. And I'd love to someday have my own little PET style device, just like as it runs in the game. But real cons, there's none. I am not even trying to be biased. The game generally runs very well. No issues, no crashes, nothing that's pulled me out of the experience. It's in its early development, sure, but even now, it's something I can relax with and enjoy for hours. My own expectations going in, honestly, when I saw this on Twitter/X, I thought it might be too good to be true, but it wasn't. The devs delivered. Idle or indie developers like Zoo and his team are out here doing incredible work, hitting the nostalgia centers of our brains, and it's actually listening to our community. Or their communities, I would say. And the best part is, it doesn't break your wallet. It's affordable, it's fun, it's made with love. I've been recommending this to all my friends who love small indie titles with big hearts, and even those who love Mega Man. Again, guys, you want to get this game. So my final verdict about this game is very simple. It's fantastic. I don't know how many times I've said it in this video, but I mean it. And even for a bonus in this review, I actually had the chance to talk to Zoo directly, the creator of the Berserk Boy universe. He's a pretty awesome person. Super kind, passionate about his job, and I was able to get around 30 questions answered from a small interview. We weren't able to do voice to voice because of scheduling, and I do have a fully written Q&A, some fun questions, deep cuts, and even some that made him stop and think. So before I wrap this up, I'll share the interview with you. Whether you read it or just listen along, I hope you enjoyed it. Before I end this first episode of the Hidden Pixel Gem, go get this game. It's on Steam. I'll link it in the description. Show the dev and the team all the love and support you can. They deserve it. Thank you for joining me on the first entry in this series. I do plan on delving a little bit deeper into this game, and I've even gotten a few more hidden gems coming up. If you ever have the time and need, wanted to give a suggestion for any indie titles that you want me to try out, review, drop them in the comments. This style of content is very different from what I normally do, but I'm a little bit excited to grow the channel and bring more qualities into this videos. Thanks again for watching. I'm Z. I'll see you next time, and you guys have a great day, but also want to end off with Go Berserk!